Our devotional tonight is coming from the 23rd Psalm that David wrote. And I don't believe that he wrote it when he was younger. I believe that David wrote it when he was older, where he had a chance to reflect over all that God had done for him in his life. The 23rd Psalms really talks about someone who knows God, who has experienced the goodness and mercy of God, someone who's been through some things and they can talk about it. So David, and I'm going to focus in on that last verse, verse 6, is goodness and mercy. So the name of the devotional is goodness and mercy. God's goodness and mercy chases us. It surrounds us. It tackles us. And if you look at your life and you know how good God's been, you can testify of that the only thing that has brought you this far is God's goodness and mercy. I know that's true in my life, and I believe it's true in your life. Watch as I walk through this, and this reminds me, he says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. That means a narrow path, that there's enemies on the left side, there's enemies on the right side, but the shepherd has gone before the sheep. The shepherd has prepared the way and makes sure that everything is okay. Do you know that God has done that for you on your journey? Do you know that God goes before us, prepares us, equips us, and he even makes the devil stand back and watch us? Hallelujah. That's something to shout about. So listen to David as he is reflecting over his life with the Lord. And he says, goodness and mercy. When I look back through all the trials and through all the tribulations, goodness and mercy was there all the time. That's 2020 vision. That's looking back over your life, and now you see that God was there all the time. Even when we wasn't acknowledging him, even when we wasn't serving him, God was there. When I look back on my life, and I've been in some trouble. I've done some stuff. God was there all the time. And God is trying to get us into a path and into a plan where we can feast of his goodness. He says that when I look back over, that God's goodness on my right side, his mercy or his loving kindness was on my right side. And they kept me. They surrounded me. They picked me up. They led me. They fought for me. They destroyed my enemies for me. God is just that good. You know, and that is what he's doing in your life. You may not see it. You may not feel it, but he's there. The fact that you still got breath in your lungs, you still got blood beating through your body means goodness and mercy has kept you, has chased you, has ran you down, and has surrounded you. Then he says, listen to this, he says, then when we come to the end of our life, when we come and mercy and grace has been there, he said, then I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. That's heaven. We're going to be with him. We're going to be in his abode. Listen, it just gets better. You and I are in a win-win situation when you know Jesus Christ. He is the best thing that ever happened to us. And it gets better as you keep on walking with him. Watch me as I walk in the path. And there's an opening here that God got blessings of favor with our name on it. Trust him. Walk with him. As David tells us, this journey gets hard, but the Lord is good all the time. All the time. All the time.